Stop killing us. These are the words of community members who have warned for months that tragedy awaited on Marion Street, and this week it came true. Earlier this summer, we told you about the concerns from cyclists.
Well, they have begged for a barrier that separates their lane from passing drivers. Well, the city's working to make it happen, but their actions come too late for a woman hit and killed last night.
Denver 7's Lance Hernandez is joining us tonight from that intersection where it happened. And Lance, I know you talked to a witness out there.
A witness who also rendered aid to the victim, and now he said he is still shaken by what he saw. He was outside visiting with neighbors just across the street when he heard a sudden scream.
So I looked and saw something underneath this dump truck being dragged along.
Ryan Dillon says he ran over and tried to get the driver to stop. That's when he and his neighbor Mark saw what he called terrible, terrible injuries.
We tore our shirts off and tried to rip them up and start some tourniquets and just comfort her and try to keep her conscious until the fire and paramedic could get there.
According to this probable cause statement, the driver of a dump truck, David Anton, was northbound on South Marion Street and attempting to make a right turn onto Bayaud at about 20 miles an hour. He apparently failed to yield to a bicyclist who was traveling through the intersection in a marked bike lane. These messages are evidence of that crash. Another slain bicyclist where the collision began, and Stop Killing Us where it ended about 50 feet away.
That could have been me.
Joshua Garrity has been riding in that bike lane for about a month now. He said for the most part, he feels safe.
Except for some of the intersections, they kind of get a bit sketchy because the lines kind of disappear and then you don't know where the car is supposed to go or where the people are supposed to go.
The city has proposed adding barriers that would separate cars and bicycles, but that work is not slated to begin until next year at the earliest. The argument over that protected bike lane is raging on social media. One person tweeted, "Using this to further your goal to install protected bike lanes in, yes, an historically designated parkway is shameful." Another replying, "It can't come soon enough. And I don't want to hear more NIMBY hogwash that someone's interpretation of historic is more important than keeping people from dying."
Now, Denver police say the driver of that truck, David Anton, has been charged with careless driving resulting in death. The witness told us that driver appeared to be in shock, that he had no clue what happened. Lance Hernandez, Denver 7.
All right, Lance, thank you.